Hi, I am the Mortgage Wizard. I have 5 secrets, tips if you like, regarding houses and mortgages. Please heed me. My first tip, number 1, buying a house in joint names. A very popular thing to do, but a very potentially dangerous thing to do. If you buy a house in joint names, then you both own 100% of the house. Now there are 2 ways to sign up a house: tenancy in common and joint tenancy. People who buy their houses in joint names have joint tenancy, but most people should buy their houses in separate names so that they only own 50% of the house. That way, when the mortgage and the house is assessed, particularly in a nursing home where you are means tested, then at least half the house is protected because the other half is owned by the other partner. So buying a house in joint names is to be thought about very carefully before you blandly commit yourself to that. Secret number 2, finishing a mortgage. Most people want to finish a mortgage early. They will even pay extra into the mortgage in order to finish the mortgage early. This is because everybody is trained to think that they should not enter retirement carrying a mortgage with them, so they pay it off early. So when times are hard, they are paying a moneylender more than they need to in order that the government can lift their house earlier and can take more away from their children. So it doesn't matter which type of mortgage you've got. Try not to finish it early. Many people say, and most people believe, that a mortgage should last for 25 years. I say to them, please tell me, what system of weights and measures was used to determine that a mortgage should be for 25 years? There isn't a mortgage lender in the land that does a 25-year mortgage. Yes, you can have one of their mortgages for 25 years, but you can't walk into their offices and say, can I have one of your 25-year mortgage, please? They will reply, I'm sorry, there's no such a thing. Tip number 3, houses and nursing homes. Now we've all heard that many elderly people go into nursing homes and their houses have to be sold to pay for nursing home fees. This need not happen. Proper estate planning and advanced planning can be done to avoid this happening, or at least to reduce the payment to the nursing home to an absolute minimum and in a way that the relatives can afford to pay it. Nursing homes have to be paid. If you cannot pay the nursing home fees, you cannot enter the nursing home. You have to opt for a less expensive nursing home. Number 4. Tip number 4, or secret number 4, relates to the crime or the potential crime of signing your house over to one of your children. I'll repeat that. It can be a crime, a criminal offence, to sign your house over to your children. You might think that because you paid the mortgage off, it's your house and you can do with it what you want, but that is not true. The local authorities can say you did this manoeuvre in order to avoid paying tax or nursing home fees, and it is against the law to evade tax and to evade paying nursing home fees to the local authority. That is why it can be a crime to sign your house over to one of your children. This can be circumvented by proper estate planning. You need to talk to me. I will pay you a visit, and if you live in Northern Ireland, the home visit will be free of charge, and so will the advice. My last secret, secret number 5 for houses and mortgages, is that you may be lucky enough to own more than one house. And when you die, all these houses would normally enter into your estate. That means that your children could be liable for capital gains tax. If they rent out the properties, they could also be liable for income tax. And if you have enough properties of enough value, maybe some life policies that you've forgotten to write in trust, then your children could also be liable for inheritance tax. Hear me, you need estate planning in this modern era. I am the wizard, I am an estate planner. Call me, use my free phone number, and I will pay you a visit if you live in Northern Ireland, or send you brochures if you live outside Northern Ireland. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.